On the alfalfa field. I brought the drone over. We're gonna try to catch some footage of everybody working. The little hat back on it goes like right here. See where we meet up. Welcome to my crazy life as a first-generation female farmer. The Chronicles of Kayla. I'll see you guys in the buddy seat. We're gonna spread some fertilizer today, so that means we gotta switch a few things around. Put it into slow speed, is that what you said?
Yeah, and I lost this keyway, which I've not spread fertilizer with it, so.
You've only done lime,
Yep.
but we are switching from spreading lime to getting into fertilizer mode, so we have to do a few things to change it over.
So that's running true now, I think. So now I'm going to tighten that one up and then I'll slide that other one back a little.
Well, according to the lines on my camera, it is straight on. Still have a couple puppies for sale. 2 girls and a boy back there whining and crying. And then we'll put the little hat back on it, goes like right here.
So that makes it, you're able to put that on to make it go, because you have to move that shield back, and the spinners will spread wider, and that's going to get us to an 80-foot wide spread. So we'll have to move, I think this goes back to like 3.5, I think, or 4. I think it goes back to 3.5. So there's numbers on here, but kind of hard to see.
So it's really just,
I think it was 3.5, they said.
I think so. I could go back. I took notes. Pretty sure it was 3.5 because he said you didn't want to go all the way out to 4. Right there. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
So then we'll put that shield real quick. And all the fertilizer spread wider.
So you go from being a 60-foot lime spread to an 80-foot fertilizer spread. What are you going to spread fertilizer on today?
Just a little bit of pasture, my oats, and get the alfalfa done, and then we'll worry about the grass
Tomorrow.
after the next
rain. Because it's supposed to start raining, what, Saturday, Sunday?
And then we'll probably get on more lime again. It's just
trying to utilize.
It's been busy and
can't get the lime hauled yet. Okay, so not obviously the best angle because the sun is hitting us, but we have lots of stuff happening. Chris has got the Ranchworx on the 44, so he's down here in the bottom alfalfa. He's starting to run the aerator. I also have the Salford Aerator going, or I will be. Jason is spreading lime on the alfalfa field. I brought the drone over. We're going to try to catch some footage of everybody working. We're going to try to do this bottom alfalfa. Chris and I, we're going to kind of work on it together. There's some good chances of rain coming in, so we're trying just to get as much knocked out as we possibly can. I brought Debbie drone here. I'm going to get her up. I'm going to go fly Jason real quick, and then I will come back and I will fly Chris and I. And then kind of compare and contrast our aerators. It's probably going to go berserk in here. So this was Jason and I's toy last year. The big thing that we got ourselves. There she goes. It's a DJI fly something. I can't remember, but obviously I wrecked her in a tree. Let's see. She's very easy to I like using her. She's probably gonna flash because I'm inside here. Remote ID error. Okay, switch. we'll try. I'm not sure if Jason's done any videoing inside. You guys know how he is. But he is running the BBI Liberty Cart by Salford with the 6S. I haven't even really got to talk to you guys about the 6S because I haven't really been in it. Jason is still doing a lot of the full-time farm stuff right now because I'm still not 100% released. So that's why he's in the cart and I'm kind of doing some odds and ends stuff and lots of back end work, even if it's killing me. Like today, it's beautiful and I want to be outside. I haven't actually made it to aerate anything yet because Jason switched what he was doing and he's putting on the rest of this lime. He said there's like a 35% chance of rain, so he's really trying to get the fertilizer and the lime all on. So we're out here in our little beautiful alfalfa. This is second year alfalfa. We put this in fall of 22, so it would have been a first year stand last year. I don't know how you guys can see how beautiful it truly is. I'm gonna turn you around so you guys can really look at it. Got some drone footage of him putting on lime. Chris is still aerating. Carol's come over to pick me up and Jalen up. We're gonna run back and make some milk. And then I don't know if I'll get in the aerator today or if I'll just aerate tomorrow. You know, it's farming. It's the joys of farming, right? So this alfalfa is beautiful. It's a pretty pure stand. First year's was really good. Unfortunately, you know, we got hit with a really bad drought. So, you know, we can't control what Mother Nature gives us. All we can do is what we can control on our end. We know we can control the quality with the fertilizer, with the lime, how we handle it on our end. You know, that really makes a difference. Good morning. It's Easter weekend. It's Saturday. It's beautiful. It's 61 already. we are fertilizing, aerating, all the things that need to be done before it rains tomorrow. So the old farmer's wife's tale thing is if it rains on Easter Sunday, it'll rain for 7 more Sundays, I think. 6 or 7. Anyway, we're praying for rain tomorrow. So we actually lucked out a couple years ago and it did that, and it was amazing. So the cows all look good. We are gonna go see about unhooking the mixer wagon and putting it on the AerWay. Chris is actually up still. He's got the Ranchworx on the 44, so he's aerating one side. I'm trying to aerate. We're trying to just maximize all the potential that we can get done in a day. And Jason is running the fertilizer cart. It's an 80-foot spread, and it's a learning curve. So he's working on that right now. That way, he knows how to run the Nutrin truck to load himself. Because we just have a semi here, so this allows him to be in one tractor, me in a tractor, and we get Chris to work too. So busy day. Where are you headed? Okay.
I've already spread the bottom, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go spread, duck it, and get that done. So.
Okay. How's it going?
That's good. All right. You need hooked up or what?
That would be, if you could at least get unhooked, that would be great. So Jason's headed to go spread the rest of that on the alfalfa. Roxy and I are gonna go aerate and just kind of see where we meet up. So this is the bottom alfalfa. We planted it in, let's see, I think fall of 19, I believe. I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure fall of 19. Chris aerated it yesterday. I was hoping to get down here and side by side him with both aerators. It just didn't work out. You see me drone him a little bit on that one side. I'm gonna go over and finish up some other hay ground. We're trying to get all the hay ground done first because Jason's fertilizing it first, and then we'll come back and try to catch all the pasture ground. And Chris may be working on some pasture ground on the other side. I'm just not sure. We've kind of split off into 3 ways, so trying to utilize him while he's here. He was wanting to disc that new ground that he had bought, but it's just too tacky, so we put him in a different implement. So it gets to, you can see it through there. Like, this is a really nice view, being able to see where he's aerated right across the lines through there. Might have been a little sticky there. Navigate around some of our cow fence here. We do run the cows through these woods, and that's really kind of helped, believe it or not. It's kind of how a lot of the ground looked until we kept, you know, clearing it out little by little. And we've left these woods for hunting. Not only that, but you know, cows use it. So, but that alfalfa looks really good through there. This is actually, the alfalfa was planted last fall. No, 2 falls ago, because the corn was there. Trying to stay out of the fence while also not getting into a tree or two. So this is the field. It's one of my favorite fields, actually. It's got good long stroking rows, but this is the field where a couple weeks ago you saw me trying to figure out how to run guidance in the 5S with the Salford cart. I have Roxanne with me today. We are just using our, you know, point system, trying to pick out a point, make a straight line, old school it. The 6120M does not have guidance set up in it, so it's not always something that, you know, you think of as a hay farmer typically might need. However, having the guidance in the Massey tractors has been a godsend, because we are able to really pinpoint the fertilizer and the lime and know exactly where we're spreading, so we're either not spreading too little or we're not over spreading, because that fertilizer buggy is by Salford is an 80-foot fertilizer spread, but a 60-foot lime spread. So that, I mean, that's a big area you're covering. Focus. So we're just going back and forth. I want to get this field done. Jason wants me to go do another field. The grass is really starting to come in nice. You can kind of see it, the different kinds growing up. Definitely tell it needed lime. Got some places over there like the Broom's Edge. I don't know if you guys can see it. We'll get out and talk about it. It's kind of one of the tall tails in our area that your ground is maybe in poor condition. Something you also have to remember is that when you're taking hay ground off, you're literally taking it off. We try to leave, you know, 2 or 3 inches at the bottom. We're not, you know, stripping it completely off, you know, but we are taking nutrients every time we cut it. So for us to put back each year is a big amount of money, you know, to the fertilizer company. But at the same time, if you don't put those nutrients back, it's definitely going to reflect later on in your hay production line. So, what do you think, Roxanne? Am I boring you to sleep already? I've kind of got a headache, so I don't know how much talking I'm going to do today. And I actually forgot my lunchbox and my water. So, we may be having to go back to the truck here in a little bit, Roxy. We'll make some snacks. Okay, so Chris is over here on the 35. He is doing the aerating here. I forgot to grab the compaction meter a while ago when I brought him lunch, so we're going to do that real quick. So this is a handy dandy compaction meter. It'll show you how compacted your ground is. And when Jared from Ranchworx came out couple years ago, he showed us how to use one. He's like, what are we doing? It's like really cutting deep. It looks really good. He's doing a great job. He's gonna be real thrilled with me. Where you have it aerated, like wherever you want to go. And see if you can't shove it in there. Well, it's not nearly as compacted as what we were thinking. It's not bad. Compacted and it's not. And so like here, you should be able to shove it all the way through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But this is why you're doing the job you're doing.
See how much stuff.
Yep. Our alfalfa ground was really compacted when we did this a couple years ago. And then we'll let you get done. Are you having fun?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think it'd be about another 20 feet wider and go a lot faster.
Yeah. Well, our pocketbook couldn't handle that.
This ground, like when you're in the alfalfa or even over there, it's easy because it's just nice straight roads.
Yep.
This is a lot more up and down. I might need hydraulic fluid
Okay.
because it's taking longer to raise,
Okay.
so I'll probably need
Yep. I can bring you some
fluid.
some bucketfuls.
It's going
over.
up as long as the tractor's going in motion.
Okay.
It goes up, and if I stop, it takes a long time for it to
Are you
come
good on fuel? I didn't even check it yesterday.
up. I would say I'm right at a quarter tank.
Okay.
So
Thank you. Alrighty. Looks really good. Cutting right nice and across the lines. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. I think Chris is having fun. Somewhere I have set my sunglasses down and I cannot find them. And I've got a headache. So, I'm back at the house. I'm going to take some more medicine. Get some more water. Get some electrolytes probably. I need to find Jason a cord because he says he can't find one for the tractor. He needs a charging cord. So, he's coming back to spread fertilizer here on these oats. So we're going to fly up the drone. Here's hoping I don't crash it in any trees today. So these oats here, we've kind of talked about it a little bit over the last month of, us working the dirt, us planting the oats, us putting lime down and, getting ready to fertilize them. These oats are just going to be more food tonnage for the cows. We are going to be mowing these down hopefully in 40 days, give or take, the weather a little bit, but we want to be baling in 45 days. So here's to the next 45 days of getting me back in shape and giving myself grace and patience and time. And that's why a lot of parts you all are not seeing me necessarily fully back to work yet. I get very run down very easily. Thankfully, Jason has had a lot of understanding and patience because we kind of thought I would bounce back a little bit faster than I am. It's already April. It's almost, or it will be April, I guess. It will be April tomorrow. So on April 8th, in another 2 weeks, that's 4 months since January that I have went through all the fun stuff. So, my body is just taking a little bit more time to heal, and it's went through a lot, and I have to remind myself of that daily, that, this wasn't an easy surgery, and I went and met with my doctor, actually, today's Saturday, so Thursday, I was not feeling very well, and thankfully I did, because I had to get some medicine to fix that. But I'm feeling better today. I'm just run down. That's the biggest hurdle I have found, is I just run down easy. So we're gonna go look for a charging cord so we can leave that cord in the tractor. I'm gonna fly the drone. He's gonna fertilize. I gotta run some hydraulic fluid back over to Chris. He's getting low. I don't know. I don't know anything else at the moment.
So, doesn't everybody just fertilize their yard this way? Like this? Doesn't everybody do that?
Jason's fun idea to fertilize. Now has fertilizer on my concrete. Did you guys get fertilized too? Did you get some fertilizer too? That is a little bitty a stick. Hey, we're gonna drop the rain gauge because nobody dumped it from the other day when we had sufficient rain. Oh, tell us about it. So I don't know if you guys seen, all last summer, I asked Jason if we could turn this into like a circle drive through here. You know, because I do. I'm awful. Like, you can see where the tractor goes. But I come in and drive the tractor. It's a perfect distance right through these trees and to the road. And I asked for a circle drive, and he's like, no, just keep driving through. But he fertilized the yard, so maybe it'll look a little bit better. Maybe.